Thank you very much, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Beautifully done.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome, family.
Yes, sir.
It feels good to be home.
Same to you. Yes, sir.
It's been a while since I've had the privilege of standing before you all, and it's been very interesting where I've been in Florida, sitting in the wilds, loving every moment of it. Thought I was actually being banished there, but you know, the ancestors, they just recommission, send you where you're supposed to be. I have been going through a few things. Metamorphosis, because my mother had just passed.
So to hear that.
She's good. She's fine. Thank you
with
for
love.
your comments and sentiments. So it's with a renewed resolve that I'm coming back to speak on some things. It may seem to be a potpourri. It's going to be a little mixed up, but I have decided to make this, of course, a ongoing thing. We are from about 1998, 1999, back in the early times of gathering the masters, people have asked me to do something on the Mayan calendar. And I've told everyone that they weren't ready for it because it's a little too heavy. You're not ready to think and be on that line. And I wasn't being facetious or being egotistical. That's what it was. So now, as we come to that moment where we stand on the threshold, I have decided to scratch the surface along for a while, and we're going to join together to understand a little bit of what's getting ready to happen to us as a humanity and a she-manity.
Yes, sir.
What happens now is I'm going to need your attention because I'm going to have to jump back and forth to different circumstances that are going to be triangulating to a specific nexus. And this particular nexus is going to be a powerful one for us as peoples because it's going to change us back to who we have been. And the willy chip is going to be dysfunction. So what's getting ready to happen is if you have been following a specific track of thinking that has you believing that you are waiting for a vicarious atonement so somebody can come and pull your ass out of the fire, it's not going to happen. You know, for the last 30 years we've been talking about this, and I have been chased by Christians, waylaid by Muslims, maybe, you know, psychologically stoned by Hebrew Israelites. But I say this, and I love all my brothers and sisters who had to take the forks to deal with the side roads of their experiences, to welcome them back to the main road. And I'm going to be putting some things together. Now, I have found that it's necessary for us to understand that. Let me put this thing to. Yeah, I have to go. Put me back on the. Yeah, because I want to put the. I have to put the image. Right. Go here to that the screen. Right. No. Don't go there. Go back. You're on. Right here. See the screen? That little thing on there. That little thing right there. Don't. There. Yeah. I have decided to call this particular program appropriately the art and science of hyperdimensional warfare, post and mentor. You know, that's me. I'm a but I booted. They don't put those names on there. They're tape on the cover. And so a lot of people ask me, well, I saw this tape and I saw that tape. Lord knows, I don't know what they're talking about. Hyperdimensional warfare, because here is where the war will be taking place. Beyond the dimension and to the dimension we are about to transit to. It is going to be a battle because the thresholds are now being fortified. The boundaries to the place where you are going to ascend to, where you are going to inherit. They are fortifying the parapets. They are fortifying the thresholds so that you do not make the transition. And they say, well, we all going. Yes, some of us. We all going, how are we going to get there, in what condition we're going to get there? Yeah. But it's all right because, you see, we're too worried about the flesh. Everybody wants to save some part of the old paradigm because they're nostalgic. It's not going to look the same. It is definitely going to die, and there are going to be a lot of casualties. And I'm sorry to say, there are many of us who are not going to make it. And we have to come to that understanding. Some of your loved ones, some of the people who are not triangulating on the right frequencies, they're not going to be here, but that's all right. It's all right. I had to prepare my children for my death, which is traumatic for them. I said, the work that I do to get me killed. And you have to remember that this is just a shell. And all I'm doing is being reassigned. You got the torch. And with teachers up and coming, yes, y'all all right. Been doing this 30 years. I'm tired. But guess what?
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. But now y'all are going to have to pull your own weight. It's not about just listening to us anymore. It's about getting your hammer, your nail, and if you got a gun, if you're going to use it, then use it for a righteous purpose. But whatever you do, make sure it is in conjunction and alignment with the time to come. Don't go dying for no stupid reasons, like oil, or like a bling. Make sure that you're dying for a purpose, because you're going to carry that memory with you to the next life. So I say this to everyone. As you know, when I speak specifically and writing. For those of you who are just coming to see me, I can speak forever on a topic, but my topics are specific. So each tape, yeah. Let's all
kill that. Let's don't lose energy.
So, as with all things, we'd like to thank the Creator, our illustrious ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand, my immediate family, Rosalind, Shamika, Charlene, Amen Ra, Sahai and Sahar, my dearly departed and beloved parents, my beloved queen, Nalani Sopnati Dra, my big brother Vernon Burton and his queen, my little brother Heru, my dear sister Renee Sproul, my Ma'ati and queen, Sister Myra Scott L., Brother Leon. By the way, Sister Myra Scott L. will be here. She is going to address you from the second half for about 10 or 15 minutes on a matter of great importance to us, especially to protect her. I'd also like to give thanks to the illustrious brothers, and I want you all to give it up for them, from the Move Productions, Brother Black Dot, Brother Chris, and Brother Willis.